Hey everyone, what's up? I'm the Wiggling Wolf, and hope y'all are having a good day. This video is about shotgunning. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some gameplay of me shotgunning because I never do. And I think I don't really talk about it, but I used to be a blink shotgunner in year one. Oh my god, I just got pooped on. Yeah, I used to be a blink shotgunner Thorner in year one. So I don't just snipe, I'm the full package. But during this video, while the gameplay kind of plays out, I'm going to talk a little bit about some very simple tips for shotgunning well. By shotgunning well, I mean like getting buckshot bruisers, not running across the map to kill like one guy. That's bad shotgunning, and that's kind of the shotgunning that people generally get annoyed about, which is kind of funny because it's not even the good type where you're just like wrecking shop. Or the skillful type rather. So in a video a long time ago, it was one of my first videos where I compared shotgunning and sniping. I talked a little bit about how shotgunning is very movement based and it's less gun skill based, which is pretty obvious. It's one trigger pull, but the hard thing about shotgunning versus sniping is that you need to get close, and that's kind of the big thing. So how do you get close? A lot of it is approaching in interesting ways, crouching around corners, flying through the air. You know, you generally don't want to just be sprinting at somebody across the map. That's going to get you killed real quick. You want to be doing some sort of movement ability in order to get those kills. So like a lot of the time I either slide or, especially when I'm playing on a warlock, I jump into the air. But you can't really aggressively shotgun nowadays, at least as well as you used to be able to. I mean, you can obviously as most of you know, but defensive shotgunning is really the better method to go. So a lot of it is kind of baiting people around corners, getting ready for them to come around and jumping into the air to get the kill. Just wave at the guy. By the way, Blade Dancer's fixed. I'm probably gonna make a video about that in the future, but I'm rambling now. So yeah, a lot of shotgunning is very movement based. A lot of people are like flying off the map of this match, but again, yeah, it's very movement based. You kind of gotta pick your fights well and pick when to engage. That's a big one. Picking when to engage is probably the biggest factor in winning a shotgun battle. Whether you wait for them to come to you, you jump in the air and go to them, and kind of reading the radar so you know when they're about to turn the corner in order to get the kill. You don't want to, like I said, just be running at people across the map. Also, weapons to pair with shotguns. Generally you want something a bit longer range. It's kind of the reverse of the whole last word sniper mentality. You kind of want, like I said, the reverse of that. So here I'm using the Lord High Fixer, which is a pretty long range hand cannon. It's kind of the same archetype as a Hawkmoon. My High Fixer actually has Luck in the Chamber, so that helps out a great deal, and those longer range kills just to even out my loadout. But again, in my last video, I kind of talked about how much I practice, and this is actually me practicing a little bit. And I want to clarify that I don't just practice sniping, because a lot of you guys came to this channel because I snipe well, and that kind of thing. But I don't just snipe when I practice shotgunning too. Because shotgunning helps your gun skill while you're using your primary, actually, because it's movement based, and using your primary is kind of a mix of having a lot of gun skill and being movement based. You know, both shotgunning and sniping definitely have movement based playstyles, but shotgunning is a lot more on the movement based side, while sniping is a little more on the positioning side. So yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. I just got Stormtranced to death, but yeah. So key points of this video before I let you guys just enjoy the gameplay, or the end of the gameplay. Even out your loadout, bait people around corners, play defensively with shotguns nowadays. You can't really blink shotgun like you used to way back in the day. You have to play smarter with them, which is good. You know, you have to use your mind rather than just like flying through the air like freaking Tony Hawk. Sure, I'll make that analogy. I'll put him skating across the screen or something. But yeah, you can't do that anymore, which is kind of good. You have to play a little bit smarter with shotguns. They're not just like the most OP thing in the world. So they feel balanced, which is fantastic. By the way, the shotgun I'm using in this video is her Champion. Is actually a Phil Winters Lie Conspiracy Theory D archetype shotgun. Mine has rangefinder and checking real quick. Mine has rangefinder, accurized ballistics, reinforced barrel, and replenish. If you don't know what replenish is, that gives you back ammo every time you use your super. And the rest of the stuff is basically boost the range to be ridiculous. Or as ridiculous as I can get it in the year 2 meta. But I can get some pretty ridiculous shotgun kills. Nowhere near like a year 1 shotgun, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. Ooh, just lost a gun battle. But yeah, that's my little quick overview of shotgunning. If you want me to make a video on tutorials on how to shotgun well and not just be kind of a shotgun noob, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely do that for you guys. I'm also thinking about doing my sniping guides, like redoing them, because I've gotten a little bit better at playing Destiny and I've gotten a little bit better at commentating, so I think those would go a little better in terms of giving you guys concise, clear information. So if you want me to redo those as well, let me know. But yeah, regardless, I was the Wiggling Wolf, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.